Our whole lives and modern quality of life and our whole economy relates to energy. In the span of 250 years, which is a blink of an eye compared to our human civilization, our lives are completely changed, and it's all really due to energy. That whole sector, it's going through what I call a once-a-century change that is happening. That's the magnitude that we're talking about.
This change is critical because science has revealed that the energy system created 250 years ago, which is dependent on fossil fuels, threatens our existence. However, today, we have the knowledge and the tools to create a renewable energy system, made possible by scientific discoveries that empower us to harvest the energy that exists around us. This is the dawning of an energy revolution. Hi, I'm Chloe Gaucher. I grew up in California in the 90s. Energy is something most Americans of my generation took for granted. It was always there when we needed it. But our reliance on fossil fuels for that energy has come at a massive cost. Our generation has inherited a climate crisis and the urgent task of ending our reliance on fossil fuels. It's an incredibly complex challenge, and it's hard not to feel overwhelmed or a sense of doom. But the US is making historic investments, hundreds of billions of dollars, to create an energy system that doesn't rely on fossil fuels. We haven't made systemic energy changes of this magnitude since we built the electric grid. And what gives me hope is knowing that there are brilliant people who have been working on creative solutions for decades. I'm going to meet and introduce you to the Thomas Edisons of our time. These energy heroes are scientists, entrepreneurs, policymakers, and community members who have created and continue to work on solutions. I'm really looking forward to meeting all these people and developing a better understanding of this pivotal moment in time. I'm starting my journey at Stone Edge Farm, a vineyard and farm in Sonoma, California. Wow. All farms utilize the sun to grow their crops, but this special farm also uses the sun for all of its energy needs. Here, I will connect with innovators and key players who are transforming our global energy system. When you bought the property, or were there already vines here?
No. It was a sheep pasture.
Really?
Yeah.
Mac McQuown, the owner of Stone Edge Farm, is a maverick and energy hero.
The global energy challenge is getting off of fossil fuels and onto renewables.
These olive trees are so beautiful.
Aren't they great?
Mac insists that fossil fuels belong in the ground and are outdated sources of energy.
When you burn fossil fuels, you get CO2. So you dump CO2 into the atmosphere, and it remains in the atmosphere for hundreds of years. And it's a very strong greenhouse gas. It prevents the infrared radiation from leaving Earth, and the result is warming.
It seems impossible to think of a world without fossil fuels. But in the whole history of humankind, it's been a short chapter. For most of our human existence, we have been burning something to create energy for heat and light. To do work, in other words, to move something, people use their own physical strength or the power of animals. Until we discovered a way to use the force of moving water to turn a wheel.
Many centuries later, we discovered that the force of wind could also turn a wheel. When wood became scarce, people began to burn coal, a fossil fuel. The discovery that steam could also be a force to turn a wheel changed everything. It gave us control. The ability to create mechanical energy anytime, anywhere was revolutionary. The demand for coal exploded with the invention of the steam engine. Transportation evolved. Ships, trains, and machinery were all powered by steam engines. The more we burned, the more we could build, create, and move. And the more fuel we needed.